Hello, Aries. So, quick little story. Last week, I did your reading. I uploaded it to YouTube. And then I was checking some things on there and realized that I could not allow your reading to be seen. Now, this would be the second week in a row that fire signs lost their reading. Because the week prior, I recorded your readings in the daytime and had landmarks in the background. So I had to hide those. If you would like a link to your reading, I still have it. I can send it to you. But I need to know who's watching it. All right, so this is going to be a reading for, where are we? July 28th? The week of July 28th? My goodness. All right, let's get two. Oh, there's a card right away. The Magician. Or is this Healer of the Ages? Oh, Healer of the Ages. There you go. The number on that card is 51. So this is about finding some balance, getting some healing, staying open. One more card for Aries for the week of July 28th. Well, that makes sense. The next card you get is the Broken Heart. And at the bottom of the deck, interestingly enough, you have the Door to Romance. So, definitely working through some energy to get clarity so you can move on. Let's see what Aries has in the recent past. Page of Cups. Five of Pentacles. What about in the current situation? Current situation for Aries. Three of Cups. What is crossing Aries at this time? Ooh. You get the Ten of Swords. And the World card. So in the recent past, oh, Never mind. I was going to ask, you know, what you have coming up, but clearly that is already here. You have the Eight of Cups, the Devil, the High Priestess, the Emperor, the Chariot, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So in the recent past, I see you trying to get something started and it just not happening. In the current situation, I see a lot of support around you, family, friends, loved ones. And that could be because you are dealing with a, you know, an ending of some sort that I think hit you harder than you thought it would. I see as you move forward a tendency to sort of shut down so that you think it's not hurting you anymore. Just keep in mind that when we choose to avoid pain, it just sort of keeps growing, right? Like what you avoid. But intuitively, I think you're aware of this. So it doesn't take you too long to pull yourself out of that energy. And you know, moving forward, there is something waiting for you. It's almost like a knight in shining armor, which is wild because you have that door to romance at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. Maybe that's why you have Healer of the Ages, right? You need balance because you had some disappointment. And then, you know, the thing you've been waiting for, or maybe the thing you thought you had shows up. Can we clarify the Page of Cups to get started, please? For the Page of Cups, you get the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups with the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I see you wanting to get something started that you thought could really go long term. You had this vision of like, I know what I want, this is what I want, this is who I want, this is how I want to grow my life. Like very, like your mind was set. It could have been like a love at first sight kind of situation. Like you just thought, oh, this is definitely it. And clearly, as this is happening, you are learning a lot about what you actually like and what you don't like. For the Five of Pentacles, you get the High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, and the Tower at the bottom of the deck. I think you knew that this was coming. I think you knew this was going to end. So there was a little bit of satisfaction and like, you know, I knew this would end. And hopefully it wasn't like a self-sabotage situation, because it does look like it happened sort of suddenly. And it caused you to reconnect with some people from your past. It was like this happened, and then suddenly all of these people wanted to be there to support you. Definitely sent you into like a moment of isolation. But you do have you know, like, you do have this sense of like, well, I know how to take care of myself when this happens. And maybe you just shifted your focus to spending time with friends and family. Clarify the Three of Cups. All right, for the Three of Cups, you get the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Sun, the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Tower. Okay, where was I? So this is an energy of it's almost like when you finally get this, whatever news this is, when you get this news, initially it's heartbreaking, but then like the realization sets in that like this wasn't meant for you to begin with, and you start to feel like this weight lifts off of you. And you become more like open, like your heart is opening. You're feeling passionate again, and it kind of happens quickly. You definitely have these moments of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that ended. But it's almost like, if not consciously, subconsciously, you definitely wanted this. You knew this wasn't right for you. And that's what you learned initially. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords and this World card. Clarify this ending that occurred. And that keeps trying to like creep in for some reason. Why is this energy still lingering? Ooh. You get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This Three of Cups just keeps showing up. So you must have a whole wealth of people around you. I think this is quickly changing for you. This feeling of you know, despair or that sadness. Because you have something coming in here that is like what you've, like I said, what you've always wanted. It connects heaven and earth. Like this is the real deal. For the Eight of Cups, you get the Ten of Wands. Two more cards for the Eight of Cups, please, for Aries. You also have this perspective of like watching how quickly things can change. But you still have these moments of being disconnected, and I would like to know why that is. Clarify this Eight of Cups for Aries. Don't want to talk? Clearly you don't want to talk. Why is this hard for you? Is this like an ego thing? Like, did you try dating someone that you knew was below you, or did you get in some kind of partnership that you knew you were too good for, so you thought that you would always be the one in control? Is that what this is? Is that why this is hard? The Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Death card. Okay, so you're pulling yourself out of this. So maybe the issue was that you were disconnected when you were in this partnership, and now you're coming out of it. Let's clarify the Devil. Why is the Devil here? I mean, definitely forging a new path. You get the Chariot and the Seven of Cups. Choices, 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 choices. And picking up the pace. Maybe your toxic trait is that you impulsively make decisions. Queen of Swords. But I do see you starting to get some clarity. You have some clarity, you have some stability, and then your intuition kicks in. This is also, you know, part of your destiny, dealing with this specific trait of yours. Whether it's being impulsive or it's pretty much showing up like being impulsive. But that's one of your, you know, like lifelong challenges. For the High Priestess, you get the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Judgment card. You know something's coming. You can feel it. You created this. It's almost like you laid out the path for this to come to you. For the Emperor with the Chariot, you get the Seven of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So now you have the Ace of Wands twice. You have the Emperor twice. You have the Chariot twice. Oh no, sorry, not the Emperor. You have the Empress and the Emperor, so divine counterparts. You have the Chariot twice. You have the High Priestess twice. You have the Hierophant, another counterpart. And you have the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the World card. This is quick movement. This is like, And this is your energy. Like the Emperor is your energy. But I definitely see you being determined to have this new beginning, to pick up the pace. And you're walking into this like, yes, I am the prize. That's how this shows up. I am the prize. Let's get some advice for Aries for the week of July 28th. What does Aries need to know? Yeah, so you get the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. With the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is an energy of love, of emotion, of partnership, of things turning, of self-care. Try not to overthink your manifestation. It's already in the works. It's already in the works. Just take care of yourself. It's just taking a minute to get to you, but don't worry, it's on its way. All right, Aries, those are your divine vibes for the week of July 28th. I will talk to you soon.